The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Grounded back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Cano. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Ready for another chance? Carlos Perez. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Hernandez looks in. Here's the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman number 10.
Here comes the first pitch.
Alonso.
And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. In now, Mitch Haniger comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder, Leonis.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff. Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a liner. The tag will get him coming back to first. Here's Ben Revere. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Left fielder.
Out to short for Segura. Reined in. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Alonso. 2 away now. Striding in once again, Mike Trout. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Hernandez gets the sign. First pitch on its way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Hard hit ball to second. And a sliding attempt at second, but he can't corral it, and that ought to be a base hit. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double. Here's Justin Upton now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set and the pitch. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in, Mike Zunino. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Dyson.
Sent on the ground out to second. Phillips showing off his range. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Segura.
Liner toward right center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too. 3-1.
Here's the payoff pitch. Too high, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nelson Cruz swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Second baseman.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Revere. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
The right fielder, number 50.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's C.J. Cron now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line drive to center field. Dyson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Luis Valbuena. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hernandez gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit towards center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Digging in and looking for more, Yonder Alonso. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Alonso.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Here's Leonis Martin. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Martin.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Revere on the move, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that's the second out of the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swings through the slider there. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Striding in once again, Yunel Escobar. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hey now.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Back up the middle. Stopped on the slide by Cano. He gathers the throw in time. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Martin is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Ben Revere. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Segura will make the catch, and that. Here's Gerard Dyson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Center fielder number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There for it, Escobar. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter,
Gene Segura standing in.
Shortstop.
2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Smoked on the ground left side. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Ready for another chance? Kyle Seager. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. On the ground to the right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a curveball in for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
It's time for the tradition.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Second baseman.
Hard hit to
Brandon
first.
Phillips.
And he is out on the tag. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. 1-2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
The tag, and he is out. Here's Justin Upton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hernandez is ready. Here's the first pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Digging in once again, Yonder Alonso. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Fernando Salas is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Fastball in there for a called strike. Lined hard toward right center, and Alonso's going to have himself a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mitch Haniger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in to try it again, Leonis Martin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 home. And a fastball just a bit up.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Leonis Martin is sent packing for the second out of the inning. And he will get there to make the running play. Digging in, Cole Calhoun. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Fielder Cole Calhoun.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, C.J. Cron. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martin is after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Valbuena.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that Standing in, Gerard Dyson. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Soft liner to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Now batting.
Into the box, Gene Segura. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Blake Parker takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Calhoun moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Designated hitter,
Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to...
Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play. Here's Robbie Cano now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major...